hundreds and hundreds of EWA fans in High Wycombe tonight.
This is for the EWA Championship of the World! Ladies and gentlemen, to your left, the best noise in the underground.
We're here for your main event of this EWA 10th anniversary show.
They have just pulled off something insane.
That was incredible!
Who knows what's going to happen? It's EWA, anything could happen. The action is crazy, it's hot, it's heavy, it's High Wycombe.
The crowd is chanting this. If you know wrestling on YouTube, you know this man. Simon Miller, YouTube celebrity, absolute star of What Culture. Since the other great members left for Cultaholic, probably the last remaining great wonder of What Culture. The man, absolutely. Love his wrestling opinions. He's taken on the challenge to become a wrestler 3 years ago, and you know, if you look at the man, he is built for wrestling.
He's built like a brick wall, I can tell you that much.
He is. I mean, this is two absolute mammoths going against each other.
As I said earlier, I hope the ring holds.
Hold on 1 second. Did you come here today to cheer for Simon Miller? I said, did you guys come here today to cheer for Simon Miller? Okay. Well, this match has been set today, but Simon Miller, you may be up and coming, but I'm a veteran. I'm a legend of British wrestling. For you to be in this ring is a little bit disrespectful to me, but you know what? I accept that. I accept the fact Simon Miller has to start somewhere, and that somewhere starts right tonight. But you know what? Do you really think that you're going to beat me? Do you really think you can pin my shoulders to the ground? 1, 2, 3. Do you people believe that? Well, you know what? Brendan Thomas, I'm always very confident every time I wrestle. And I know for a fact that Simon Miller can't beat me. 1, 2, 3. Don't start that stupidity. It's beneath me. So don't start it, okay? Please don't, because I'm in a bit of a bad mood, and I don't need you people making it worse. Okay, well, you know what? I might be in a bad mood. Oh, but not that much of a bad mood. So what I'm going to do, Simon Miller, is I'm going to give you a golden opportunity. I know you can't beat me 1, 2, 3, but however, for all these people, because they came to see you, I'm going to give you another opportunity to beat me. Now, I know I can beat him with one arm tied behind my back, but what I'm going to do, Simon Miller, I'm going to give you this. If you can last 10 minutes in this ring with me, I will raise your hand and I will declare you the winner of this match. What do you say about that? You're on there, I'm already in the ring. Let's do it!
Ladies and gentlemen, this match will now be contested under a 10-minute time limit. Can be won by pinfall submission or by Simon Miller simply lasting 10 minutes in the ring. I will get a stopwatch up and we will get this sorted. Okay, let's ring the bell and get this match underway now.
Well, it's just turned into a 10-minute challenge now.
Interesting stipulation to the match here.
Absolutely, yeah. Brandon Thomas, very confident. And now, you know, he thinks that Simon Miller can't even last 10 minutes with him. It'll be very interesting to see how this works out. Brandon Thomas, a very technical wrestler.
I don't think that's wise. I don't think that's a wise move to do. I mean, as I said before, Simon has built like a brick wall.
He is built like a brick wall. But Brandon Thomas knows what he's doing in this ring.
Yeah, he does.
Definitely the more experienced.
19, 18 years of it.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got about 15 years of experience over Simon Miller.
Good God.
That's definitely something we learnt about Brandon Thomas here.
But Brandon Thomas has set a challenge for 10 minutes, and you'd think he would be going into this a little bit quicker. But who the hell am I to tell Brandon Thomas how to wrestle? I was 11 when he started wrestling.
Oh my God.
Simon Miller did not get flinched out by that time, but Brandon still thinks he is.
Oh! Okay.
What power from Simon.
Yep, Simon pushed him over there.
Oh!
A spear by Simon Miller, and he's going for the cover. Two and a kick out.
My God.
What a spear there.
The quickness on Miller there.
He has got a little bit of quickness. He fell off the second rope there. With a little bit of veteran experience, or lack of thereof, for Simon Miller.
At least he managed to get up. And he can finally hit his 10 punches on him.
He did. He 10 pounds in the corner. And now he's going to Irish whip the bully Brandon Thomas for the other side. And his big body drop. He got Brandon all over the way. All the way over the way.
Just about lifting up there.
Did you see the ring move when he went into the turnbuckle?
Brandon Thomas has now got out of the ring. Again, the time limit doesn't favour Brandon. So it seems weird that he's taking a time out.
Well, I mean, you're facing Simon Miller. I mean, you're going to be a bit scared.
Absolutely, but he's the one that set the challenge. He set the 10 minutes. There you go.
There we go. He caught him.
Smart move right there by Brandon
He knew
Thomas.
what he was doing there, to
He
be
did,
honest.
yeah, absolutely. Again, who am I to tell Brandon Thomas how to wrestle? Simon reverses it though. Head first into the side of the ring.
The hardest part of the ring, John. As everyone keeps saying.
Especially if you whack someone's head on it.
And again.
See the dust fly off. When Brandon Thomas' head just hit the ring apron.
Clubbing blow to the back there by Simon Miller. Brandon looks like he is a bit worried, running a bit scared of Simon Miller. Now getting back inside the ring and crawling away. He doesn't look like the bully at the moment, does he?
He's not going to lift him up for the German, is he?
He's holding onto the ropes. Brandon Thomas, wise veteran move.
He's on the rope now. What the hell?
Low blow.
A low blow to Simon Miller. And that is the veteran experience.
The ref didn't see anything because Brandon Thomas was hogging him in the corner.
Absolutely.
Kind of like a sneaky smart way of trying to get Simon Miller grounded on the floor.
Yeah, he is the bully. He's choking him on the ropes now.
Come on, ref. For God's sake, get in there.
It's not something for a powerhouse like Brandon Thomas to do.
I mean, Brandon Thomas will take any shortcut that he can to win a match. And this crowd is not a fan. They are not fans of Brandon Thomas. It looks like, Simon Miller's on his path to prestige, but the veterans aren't taking it easy. They do not give him an easy route into the pro wrestling arena.
And why should they?
No, absolutely. He's missed.
Simon Miller would have had a very unfair advantage. That's if DBS, Don Vincent Smith, was at ringside for Brandon.
Thank God for that.
He is in the crowd, I believe, but he is no longer allowed at ringside for EWA matches.
Again, thank God.
Yeah. A huge shoulder tackle off the second rope. Kick out.
Nice officiating there by Pat Joplin.
Simon Miller just having to rely on his power moves to try and take down someone big as Brandon Thomas. And a rake to the eye.
Absolutely. I'm aware that Simon Miller has actually been ill for a lot of this week, so that's not really going to help his case.
Just hope that ring rust doesn't get to him.
No, the ring rust.
He's checking him with
He's checking him with his shirt while trying to block the referee. So the referee's seen it.
Trying to choke him out. An illegal move to use in wrestling.
Yeah, and he's it doesn't look like he's getting rid of that shirt. He's tucked it into his back pocket.
I'm not sure whether
like a tail.
Whether you guys have seen, but have you seen the marks on Simon Miller's back?
That's not going to make him better. That's not going to make them better, is it?
5 minutes gone. 5 minutes remaining.
5 minutes remaining.
There's nothing there. Brandon is using every cheeky tactic in the book, cheating tactic, cheeky, that he possibly can to get one over on Simon Miller. But you've got to remember that it's just been announced, 5 minutes have gone. Brandon needs to speed it, quicken the pace to end it within 10 minutes.
Not play to the crowd.
That is a lot of cheers for Simon Miller.
Do you think that desperation will set in soon, John?
I think when it comes to it, if you hear that announcement 2 minutes or 1 minute to go, Brandon knows that he has set himself up to fail if he does not lose if he doesn't pin him in 10 minutes. I mean, and he, to be fair, he hasn't actually gone for that many covers.
He hasn't. No, I mean he's doing every underhand tactic in the book at the moment.
Because he's a veteran, he knows.
Oh, well done, Pat. Well done. Our referee Pat dropped in there. Oh,
One, two. Oh, and a kick out by Brandon. And a big boot by Brandon. Brandon nearly got caught there.
Oh God!
He's just stepped on the floor, on the face of Simon Miller.
Jeez, trying to just scrape his face here.
So that's got to cause temporary blindness at least. Just right in the eye.
Trying
to ruin his looks for when he's on YouTube.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. Knowing Brandon for what I do, I'm pretty sure he is not a viewer of Simon Miller's YouTube channel.
No, I don't think so.
You can definitely tell.
I'm not sure if Brandon Thomas knows what YouTube is.
See, now the boy just said this is too easy, right? Well, why hasn't he gone for the pin? Why hasn't he gone for any high-risk moves to end this match?
Yeah. He hasn't. You've got
Time is ticking.
Absolutely.
Ooh, what a headbutt.
He's just asked of how long he's got left. It's almost like he planned this. He hasn't gone for a cover, but it's like he's dragging it out over Simon Miller.
Well, I mean, it's pretty bold if he thinks he's going to beat him in the final few seconds. I mean, Simon Miller's done all right in this match.
I feel like the bully Brandon Thomas thinks like he could end this whenever he wants.
Oh my God!
Huge suplex. 1, 2, there's a cover, and he's kicked out. Maybe that has given Bully a bit of a shot in the arm because he seriously seemed to think that he could end this whenever he wanted. Simon is more resilient than that, though.
He did finally go for a cover.
He did.
Oh, what?
That's not the ring bell.
That is not. No, that is not the ring bell.
2 minutes remaining.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. Brandon Thomas has got to do it.
2 minutes remaining.
I just hope this fire alarm isn't going to distract him.
Yeah.
Clothesline. And there you go. Finally, it stopped now. Yep. Thanks for announcing that.
The bully's on the second rope.
He jumped down and he took a boot to the face. We apologise for the fire alarm that you might have heard in the background. That was the building. That wasn't us, and it seems like there was a false alarm. Nice to know that our wrestlers would rather wrestle than go out for a fire alarm, though.
Yeah.
Simon throwing Brandon into the ropes. Big clothesline.
He's making a comeback
here. Huge clothesline. There's only 2 minutes remaining. 1 minute. Scoop slam. Simon's going to do it.
He scoop slammed him. And again. Sidewalk slam.
Sidewalk slam.
To all the fans on the stream, we do apologise for the fireball going off.
1, 2, and a kick out by Brandon.
Maybe that fire alarm has been too distracting for them.
35, 34, 33.
Time is ticking down, and Brandon Thomas looks unconscious.
Simon's going to do it. It looks like Simon's going to do it.
He's got to do it. He's got to try and...
Is he calling for the ending then?
He's getting him up. He's doing a wake-up taunt.
He's going to beat the bully, isn't he?
He's rallying the crowd on his side.
If you remember, the time limit favours Simon Miller.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
no.
3,
Roll up.
2, 1. Time limit has been reached. Simon Miller is the winner.
Miller wins.
Simon Miller beats Brandon Thomas by lasting 10 minutes. Brandon may set the challenge. Simon Miller
Simon. Good on you.
Absolutely. Simon Miller has lasted 10 minutes with Brandon Thomas.
That's the thing, I don't understand the arrogance of the bully for, you know. Joel.
Cut the music. You know what? That was free. It was free.
Brandon Thomas set the challenge, Simon, and he stuck to his words.
There we go, guys. That was the 10-minute challenge.
Victory! Simon Miller wins his second match in his Upper Prestige Series. Give it up for Simon Miller.
And also, that was his very first match in the Judo Centre.
That was, it was in the RCU Centre, his first match here at High Wycombe Judo Centre. And Simon Miller has come away with a victory, but not a conclusive victory, it must be said.
Well, they all count in the end. And also, one match, one win.
Absolutely, yeah. One match, one win.
100% record in the Judo Centre.
So, who's next to go against Simon Miller in his path to prestige?
I have it on good authority, it's a very good one.